Okay, so number one, buy my merch. Buy my merch. Buy my merch. Buy my merch. It's so soft. I sleep with this pillow because it's very soft. You can also buy Band and Cinema merch. Please buy the merch. Number two, so I'm supposed to play Galactic Elliot right now. He hasn't responded, so we'll see. But anyway, until then, we're gonna have intro. So anyway, so I just went to use the bathroom. Okay, I know it happens to all of us. Oh, we are only wearing. So I guess technically I'm wearing two shirts, but this is from the stream last night. Let's turn off the jar. Anyway, so I went to use the bathroom, and for those of you who don't know, I worked as an RA in college. Where the heck is that? I worked as an RA in college for 3 years, and I lived in the dorm for 4 years. I was on scholarship. That was this is a little bit wrong, isn't it? Okay, so I worked as an RA in college for 3 years. I lived in the dorm for 4 years. I was on scholarship, and what that meant is that I had part of the terms of my scholarship was that I had to live in a dorm, right? And it was fine. I really loved being an RA. It's one of the best experiences I've had. It was very rewarding. I loved it, right? It was amazing. But one of the things about being an RA and living in a dorm is that I had a shared bathroom, okay? And the stuff that I've seen in bathrooms, both boys and girls' bathrooms, mind you, because I had to check the women's bathroom to make sure no one was passed out and stuff like that, is one of the things that one of the features of living in a dorm is that I had a shared bathroom. One of the features of a shared bathroom is that you don't choose your toilet paper, right? Like, they have toilet paper there for you. So I spent 4 years of my life using, the lowest ply toilet paper you can imagine. Okay? We're talking, zero ply. We're talking, I'm not going to get into detail because anything more that I would say would be gross, but you get the picture, right? Anyway, so I am not an exorbitant man, in case you couldn't tell, right? I don't spend I don't spend a lot of money on a lot of things, right? I'm pretty thrifty. I pay, I'm not I wouldn't say I'm cheap, but I would say that I am thrifty by nature, right? I don't love spending money. One of the things that I will spend, more than I technically have to on is toilet paper, because the difference in price is worth it to me, because it's not a huge jump, right, from lowest ply to higher ply toilet paper. It's not a huge jump, right? And the reward you get for using 2-ply, or something a little bit more than the bare minimum, it's for me it's worth it. That's all I'm saying. Everyone can make their own choices, everyone should make their own financial decisions, but for me it's worth it. Anyway, where I'm going with this is, number one, I'm going to message Galactic Elliot because he's now away from computer. It looks like the last time we played he was late. Oops. Yeah. I'm just gonna say the exact same message again. Yo, where are you at? I guess my fan maybe did you guys pay him off so that he would be late so you could have a longer intro? Anyway, so I was running low on toilet paper, right? So I went to the store, as one does, to get more. And I went to the store and I got my toilet paper. I came home and I just used it for the first time, right? Since I bought it. And I bought frigging 1-ply toilet paper. 0 ply. And I'm so upset with myself because I bought a big pack of it so I wouldn't have to do this again. And the downside of that, the risk you run, is that if you get the wrong ply like an idiot like me, you're stuck with it until you use all of it. So I'm upset with myself. And that's my life right now, actually. That's actually what just happened before this. My opponent's not here. What else is new? Yeah, buy my merch so I can get more toilet paper. I guess what I could do is I could go to the store and get better toilet paper. I actually have another toilet paper. This is a toilet paper intro. So I'm so dumb. I could go and get the proper ply toilet paper and then just save this as emergency, which and then do it that way, but that just feels wrong. And I know that's probably optimal because I would still that way I would only go through one bad roll at a time and I could mix it in with good rolls and that stuff. But I feel like I should have to suffer for my sins. I feel like the punishment for being an idiot should I should have to live with my own consequences so that I learn for the next time. So next time I am more averse to making this mistake. One time when I was a freshman in college, I was living with this guy. He was my freshman roommate. I'd never met him before. He was a sophomore. I was a freshman. Oh, he's typing. And It was like day 2 or I think it was day 2 of college living together. And so my roommate's name, I don't want to say his name just because like I don't want it to be weird, but we're gonna call him Chuck. It wasn't his name. He says celebrating 5. Okay. So it was. I'll make myself big. You guys get HTB, Wolfey. Large. You're not supposed to see that. Wait, does that mean if that's over there, does that mean I can show you more of my arm? Oh, we're armed out of our mind, bro. Anyway, so it was me and my roommate, right? And he was like, "Yo, we need paper towels," and I was like, "Oh, I'll go to the store and I'll get some paper towels," right? Anyway, because I was a freshman, he was a sophomore, and my roommate Chuck, which was not his name, but my roommate was like, how do I describe him? So he was like. He was very bro-y, okay? Like, and in a good way. I really liked him. He was a super nice guy. But he was a, oh god, he wanted to be like a physical trainer or a physical trainer? No, I'm all confused. Some kind of trainer. And he like studied health and, what did HNFE stand for? Human nutrition, I don't know what the FE stands for. He was like health man, okay? And, like muscular, like woke up early to work out, like, he like would walk. He was known as Shirtless, and then his name, which in this case is Chuck. I lived on the all guy floor of my building. Had 10 halls on it, and there were 2. One of them was all male. One of them was on female. I was put randomly on the all male one. Loved it. Man cave. Shout out. But that was for my freshman year. Anyway, but he would walk around shirtless, and so to the floor below, which is the all girl floor. He was known as Shirtless Chuck. Well, this Chuck wasn't his name, but that doesn't matter. Shirtless and then his name. Anyway, so I'm saying this like, like he had a big thing of protein powder at all times. Like, this is the kind of guy we're talking about, right? And now you have to consider me, right? And although my muscles might not appear very large, they're not especially large. I think I would be too dangerous if I was physically imposing, right? With these eyebrows, I would be a terror. There would be I would scare everybody. So in order for the good of society, I have chosen to remain small muscle man. And keep in mind, this is freshman year of college, which is, a good bit ago. More like, so I'm coming out of high school, right? And I'm like the scrawny, and although I am very cool, at heart, I'm still a nerd, right? And so what I'm trying to get at is that we are differing personalities, right? We are different archetypes, right? We got along great. Like, I liked him a lot. But we were not the same archetype of guy. So, anyway, all this to say, and also I am an idiot by nature. It is part of the genealogy, okay? My father must have, like, offended a witch, and the witch was like, as punishment, your firstborn son will be an absolute moron. And so anyway, this is the setup, right? So it's day 2. I am very nervous. I'm living with Big Muscle Man. I don't know him very well yet. He also was like, he was nice, but he didn't show it in like the regular ways. Like he would be like kind of terse sometimes. Not terse. I don't know. Like he was like. So one time we had this. I'll finish the story eventually. My freshman year, same year that I lived with him. We had this competition which was like the Hunger Games. It was like back in, I guess, peak Hunger Games era, where like that was really big. And the competition was like, it was for charity, and so it was like you could donate like canned goods for a local charity called, I think, Micah's Backpack, if I'm not mistaken, which provided food for, I think, kids who couldn't afford school lunches. I think it like helped with that. But if you're interested in looking it up, you can look up Micah's Backpack. It's in like near Blacksburg, Virginia, in that area at least. Anyway, so they were holding this event, right? It was like Hunger Games themed, and in order, like, the whole event was charity based. So you could, the way that it worked is you could donate 3 canned goods to get like 1 entry in like the raffle, or the reaping, I think it's called in the Hunger Games, to basically to draw your name into this competition. And then they would take people they would draw names from the boxes, and then they would get like, I don't know, 22 entrants or however many they're supposed to be, a certain number from each building, whatever. I entered this tournament, and then they had this like big quad, like a big ovular field, right? And how did it work? Everyone was given a white t-shirt to wear. Everyone was given like a balloon and a flag football belt. And so the way you were killed is somebody had to pop your balloon. You had to lose. There was a flag on the front. Oh, you had 2 flags in your flag football belt, and so they would have to remove those. And then they would have to get a marker and mark your white shirt. And so they started us off, and there was a bunch of boxes in the middle which had like markers and some other stuff that was helpful as well, and like maybe extender sticks for the marker, or maybe everyone started with a marker, but a couple of them like, no, I think the markers were only in the middle, and like other stuff was in the middle, and so they lined us all around the outside, and then they were like, go. Anyway, so I'm participating in this competition, right? It was so much fun. It was so fun. Wait, I'll look at that in a second, but it was a ton of fun. So anyway, so I'm doing this thing, and I have other people in my building, and we team up, but like Virginia Tech is also, there's a part of the school that's called the Corps of Cadets, and it's like, I think I'm gonna butcher this. It's basically like it's military-esque. I'm not sure if it's the same as ROTC, but it's people like they have to like they're cadets and they have rank and stuff. And they have to wear uniforms and they have to do like training, and it's if it's not specific training for the military, I think many of them go into the military or in military adjacent spaces. But it's a very important pillar of the school, and it's a big part of the school, and something not unique about Virginia Tech, but that definitely differentiates it. The model of the school is like, it's all like the school is all about service. Anyway, but these people are very muscular. Well, I guess this is a common theme. This wasn't. I was just going to talk about toilet paper, but I guess it's a common theme anyway. So they were a threat because they're very athletic, and I am athletic, frankly. Like, if not to toot my own horn, but I ran track in high school, and I was actually really fast. I broke 50 in the 400-meter dash, which, if you know track, is, I think, pretty good for a high schooler. So I probably could have run at my school, which was Division 1, for everyone who doesn't know track. Though I'm glad I did not. Also, yeah, I don't know exactly how that would have worked. I'm glad I chose not to run at college. But anyway, I'm not like my sports have never been like contact sports, right? And this was much more of a contact sport. Anyway, so people were eliminated, and like, as part of the event, you could bring people back to life, or you could give them extra lives by donating food to them. So that was part of it as well. Anyway, so how do you think WolfGlick played? I'm just curious. Let me know. Just pause the video. Let me know, how do you think WolfGlick approached this competition? Okay, because I'm really curious, because you can probably guess. Have you paused? Have you written a comment as to how you think that WolfGlick participated in this battle of physicality? Well, the answer is that I was very tactical, right? So I teamed up with the people in my building, and I played basically keep away. I was like, the Hunger Games is so stupid, okay? All you have to do is run away until you're the last two people, and then you can win from there. So I took advantage of my speed. I took advantage of the fact that I was a sprinter, and I just played keep away like the whole game. At one point, I tried to engage with somebody. I lost my balloon. I lost a flag, but I was still. I lost like two of my 4 lives, but I'm still alive, right? Anyway, so then, and they also had people who were like hazards. So like this one guy was dressed in like all red, and he was like the fire, and he would come out and just like, and he would just like go and like sprint around and just try and take as many lives as he could. But yeah, there was like one tree I would hide when I could. Like, I don't know, I was very tactical, and it was not a big field. Like this, don't picture like a big like football field. Like we were in a quad, right? Like, and it was a lot of people for a small quad. So anyway, so eventually, like, people get out, there's not that many people left, and they're like, okay, we have to wrap this up. So they start shrinking the arena, right? So in the end, I was in the honors building, and so so of course we outsmarted the other participants, right? So in the end, it was only people from my building left. It was like me and 3 others, right? And the people who were left, it was a girl who was very athletic. She ran ultra marathons. It was a guy who was like hang on, he's ready. I don't want to end the story. It was a guy who like was very muscular, and then it was a guy who was super tall and athletic, like 6'3" or 4" probably, and then me. Okay, so anyway, so that is all of us against each other. So everyone realizes that the most dangerous one is the really tall guy. I don't remember at what point we allied. Maybe the girl got knocked out at some point. So then it's me and these 2 guys, and the circle is tiny at this point. They keep shrinking the circle. And so it's me and these 2 guys, and so it's me and this guy. There's me and the muscular guy. Both these guys are awesome, by the way. It's me and the muscular guy and the tall guy, okay? So the muscular guy turns to me and he says, okay, Wolf, like, that one, the tall guy's the real threat. You won't, like, so we have to team up against him. And I was like, okay. And so, of course, nobody knows if we're going to double cross each other, right? But I'm like, I'm going to win, honestly, or I'm going to lose. And that's the way I want to play, right? And so the muscular guy is like, okay, first we'll take out tall guy, and then once tall guy's out, it'll be me versus you, right? And so the circle keeps shrinking, and it's like these guys, and like I don't know how I'm staying alive, but I am. I think they both realize that I'm not really a threat, and so they're focusing on each other. And so they're focusing on each other, and then like at one point, like one of them, like they're like pushing each other or whatever, and at some point they're like whistle blows, and we're like, what? And the ref comes over and he's like, hey, tall guy, you stepped outside of the ring. And that means you're out. And the tall guy's like, what? And me, with my instant fast reaction times, realize this. Number one, it's a 1 versus 1. Number two, I only said that I would not attack muscular guy until it's a 1 versus 1. And at this point, the only live, we each had one flag on our flag football belt. So instant reaction times, I go and I grab the other guy's flag and I rip it off, and then I won. And I won a backpack, actually. Let me see if I can grab it really quickly. Is it this one? No. Alright, it's too, my closet is too messy, so I cannot show you. I'm supposed to do this, aren't I? Anyway, so so I won that. Anyway, I think what I was saying with this originally was that my roommate, my muscular roommate, who was not the same muscular guy who was in this competition, came and supported me throughout that. Okay, so he was supportive, and he was like cheering for me. I don't know if they had signs, but yeah, like, so he was supportive. But anyway, he was intimidating, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I was new in college, like I wasn't as confident in myself. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was in a hall with like a lot of sophomores. I was just a freshman. Like, I'm just I'm just a nerd, you know. Anyway, so he was like, so we're going back. So my roommate is like, hey, we need paper towels, and I was like, oh cool, I'll go get some. So I get the paper towels. I come back, I open them, and they're toilet paper. I went to the store to get paper towels, and I bought toilet paper instead. And we don't need toilet paper because we have a shared bathroom. So it's not like we don't need the toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? I can put the frick in for now. I'm probably gonna do it again. Almost dropped my switch. Well. Anyway, so long story short is that I'm not. Oh god. I'm not good. I'm not good at. I have problem. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not good at this. This is bothering me. Oh no, not this is bothering me. Oh. Well. Anyway, that's my story. That was a long story. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I had fun. I had fun telling that story. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing it. Anyway, I'm getting flashbacks to then. I can't see anything. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, just toilet paper. Anyway. I still can't believe I won. It was actually crazy. It was so much fun though, and I was hoping that like they'd have it every year, but the only year they had it was my freshman year. It's too warm in this thing. Let's go shout out Mixed Emotions. Let's go Mimo. That was my collegiate a cappella group. Oh. I would love to do one of those things again. I really like things like that where it's like it's goofy, but it's like running around, and I don't know, it's just fun. Sorry, we're having trouble getting connected now. So we'll see how long is it? It's already been 20 minutes. This is standard for the intro gang. Can I get some hashtag intro gang in the comments, please? I thought I'd be done by now, or like not by now. Galactic Elliot. It is a pet peeve of mine when people are late, but that's okay. I'm sure he has stuff going on. What else is going on? The team that I'm bringing this week is very bad. I think I didn't have that much time to prepare, so I just brought stuff that I wanted to bring, even though I don't think it's good. He says still nothing. Nothing. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Alright, what else? I don't have that many. I'm not, like, my sense of humor is not very, it's not, I don't really have, like, toilet humor, you know what I'm saying? It's not really my style, so I don't have that many more stories, I think, in this vein. I used to, in high school, I would, in high school, I would sometimes saran wrap people's cars, which in hindsight is probably pretty bad, like pretty wasteful. But I did it, but not toilet paper. It was like, I don't know. I thought it was funny, but maybe it wasn't funny to my friends. What else did we do? We sticky noted someone's car once, but that was really bad because we sticky noted it. We were sticky noting the car, but then what happened was, like, so we were sticky noting the car because my friend was away at like a conference, like, or not a conference, like, yeah, like a high school conference. I don't know. It was like for some event. He was away for some event, and so we were sticky noting the car, and then his mom came out. He doesn't watch my videos. And then the mom came out, and then we were like, oh, hi, can we have the keys so we can sticky note the inside too? And she was like, okay. So then she gave us the keys, so we sticky noted the inside. And it was funny, but then the problem was that he came home and it was really windy, I guess. Oh my god, yes, excellent. And then the sticky notes blew everywhere. And then he had to clean them up, so then I felt really bad. So I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm really sorry. And that was the last time I sticky noted someone's car. Because it was not nice. I should not have done it. And for that I'm sorry. Hopefully this works now. Anyway, my team bat. Oh, let's shrink Big Wolf. Big Wolf goes down to regular size Wolf. Is that like regular size? Should be. Pretty close to that, right? Oh, look at all this arm space, bro. You can see my whole arm. I got a new watch. Do you like it? It looks like this. It can tell me the time. Headphones in. Alright, cool. We're here. Alright, week 6 versus Galactic Elliot. He has Gastrodon, and for some reason... Oh, there could have been music that whole time. Oops. He says, good luck, have fun. Okay, we appreciate it. I always appreciate a homie who says good luck, have fun. Anyway, my team is pretty bad this week. I'm bringing DRACOVISH even though he has Gastrodon. Okay, so what I really didn't want to see... Mawile. That's unfortunate. So Stealth Rock's really good against my team this week. I knew he'd have Hydreigon. This is all more or less what I expected. I'm going to do then 2, 3... Stealth Rocks are annoying. 5, 6... Yeah, Stealth Rocks are super annoying. I might lose this one. I don't think I brought the right Pokemon, and I think the Pokemon I did bring are pretty bad. The good news is that Duraludon is very, very good here. Duraludon is super good here. I just have to save it. Mawile is super annoying. My opponent is like oh, they didn't bring Serena, which means they don't have any. He doesn't have any removal, which is good. So once I get my rocks up, we're gonna be in a good spot. I'm gonna with Dutch here. Let's see. Ninetales, Hydreigon, Mawile, Gastrodon, Raichu, and Kingler. So let's go ahead and go to my notes. Too many tabs open as usual. So he doesn't bring Frostmoth. He doesn't bring Togekiss, okay. I definitely thought he was going to bring Togekiss. He doesn't bring Haunter, and he doesn't bring Sarina. Oh, I definitely thought he was going to bring Sarina. That's good. Okay. Alright, good luck, have fun to Elliot. Oh, I definitely expected Sarina. That's a big surprise to me. Because now he doesn't have removal. If I brought Orbeetle, this would probably be way easier, but for some reason I brought Ditto. I just wanted to bring Ditto. What do you want from me? I expect Hydreigon lead or Gastrodon lead. That looks like Mawile, actually. Okay, everybody. Now is where we get to make either the read of a lifetime or a very big mistake. So I think there's no way he doesn't go into Gastrodon here, right? So should I hard read him going into Gastrodon? I think that I should. I think I'm going to hard read the Gastrodon, switch it and go for the trick. I hope he doesn't value this over rocks. Please go Gastrodon. There's really no reason for you not to go Gastrodon. Please. Please. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Or... that might have been a mistake. If he stays in, I'm going to feel super dumb. Oh god. I should have just overheated. It was the safer play. Rotom can't do anything to Gastrodon. Please go Gastrodon. Please. Please go Gastrodon. Oh, I made mistakes. Oh, I should have waited. I shouldn't have. Please, Gastrodon. Show me the read. That's a water type? Oh, I made a mistake. Oh. Alright, well, I lost it. That was my whole strategy. Oh. Well, that's good. I guess I can... Should I overheat or should I switch? Let's see. Kind of want to overheat. I can't trick anymore. That's so lame. Okay. I'm just going to Jigglyth here. I now have AV Rotom for some reason. I can't stop him from getting Rock Step, right? I'm going to Jigglyth. I could Volt Switch, but I really don't want to give Raichu a boost. I don't think Ninetales can do that much against Jigglyth. So he stays in. So that was... I should have Volt Switched. Let's see. I'm going to get Jigglyth in here. We're going to trade rocks, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Ooh, okay. Mystical Fire. Alright, that's fine. Not going to do any damage. I get a little bit of chip. This interaction is going to be kind of annoying because we're going to trade rocks. But since he doesn't have Serena, I actually think rocks aren't that bad for me. I could go for Earthquake, but it's not really worth it for me, I think. So I'm going to go Stealth Rock here, just get them up. The chip is going to be nice. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. That was so stupid of me. That was so stupid of me. Ah, stupid, 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 Wolf. I'm so stupid. I could have just waited. And Assaultfist is the worst item because it's the one item you can't trick next time. You know what I'm saying? Jawbreaker. Oh, Gastrodon. Okay, that's good. That's actually very good. Okay, so Stealth Rock is now on the field. I have to switch here. Is he gonna go for ground move or is he gonna go for water move? Because I could go into Gastrodon or Ditto here and see what he wants to do, but I think I'm gonna go. He's probably gonna go for ground move. I don't think he expects Rotom to come in here. And also Rotom's kind of expendable, although it's now very good against Raichu actually, so maybe I should save it. Ah. That's okay. It doesn't do that much damage, although I'm not playing very well. Okay, let's slow down and start playing seriously. So that did a lot more than I expected. I think that Gastrodon is offensive. I'm gonna go into Ditto to figure out what it has. Because I'm Scarf Ditto, so knowing what this Gastrodon has is actually pretty useful to me, I think. Because that actually did a lot of damage. As long as we're waiting, we may as well calc, right? Rotom Heat with Assault Vest versus Gastrodon. Default set with Scald. Okay, it's actually bulky. Never mind. I just overestimated, I guess, how much I should be taking. All right, now we get to see Gimme Jimmy. I really would love to avoid him letting Mawile get rocks up here. Okay, for a second I was worried I wasn't imposter. So now I get Gastrodon in. Let's see if he goes for another Scald. Okay, doubles out, which is bad. Into Raichu. Okay, that's good. Okay. Get some rocks damage. Is this Raichu gonna have Grass Knot? Is my question. And why would you bring Raichu in on Scald, Earth Power, Recover, Sludge Wave? Okay, good to know. Scald, Earth Power, Recover, Sludge Wave. So I could go for an Earth Power here. Let's see. So if he's switching, he's probably going into Hydreigon. Scald, Recover, Earth Power, Sludge Wave. Right, he has to go into Hydreigon to avoid the Earth Power. I don't have an immunity to ground, but he's not going to go for... I kind of want to go into... I kind of want to go Whims, but I think I should save that. I'm going to go... I don't want to just Earth Power here, right? No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm going to go Whims, I think. I'm going to go Whims. This is a little weird, but... Let's see. So he switches out, so that tells me he doesn't have Grass Knot. Cerberus. Okay, into Hydreigon, as I expected. As I expected. Okay. And now I could go Whimsicott. So let's see if Sand is still active. Unfortunate. So I can't tell if he's Scarf or not. Let's see. Okay, he's Leftovers. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So he's not staying in here. There's no way. So if I go for... Do I have anything stopping my Whimsicott from just winning this game right now? Not really. So I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for it now, I think. I'm just going to try and mess up this team with my Whimsicott right now. This should be Mawile. Oh, it's actually... He switched Gastrodon? Oh, it's Ninetales. It's Ninetales, might be. I was going to say, there's no way he should be switching... he should be switching in. Yeah. Okay, so this thing, we know it has Ring Target, which means I can hit it with everything. I get Substitute Whimsicott up. Okay, cool. And now I can just be annoying, which is good. Which is exactly what I like to do. I'm gonna go with the, I'm just gonna try and oh, I should have PP Max Leech Seed. That was my bad. That's okay. I just want to be annoying with Whimsicott here. Because he doesn't really have good ways of getting rid of it. How fast am I Whimsicott, by the way? Am I faster than his Ninetales? I don't think I am. I think I'm slower than Ninetales. Yeah, I'm only once. Yeah, I'm slower than Ninetales, unfortunately. I guess I don't actually beat the Gastrodon either. And maybe I should have waited for this, but I think just getting some nice damage on this team, like, early game is nice for me. Okay, I actually missed the Leech Seed, which is really bad. Goes for Mystical Fire. Okay, that's pretty bad. But that's okay. Now, hitting a Leech Seed there would have been really good, because I would have gotten some really good chip on this Ninetales. There's a part of me that just wants to sub again, but I don't think that's the play. Instead, I'm going to go into Jigglypuff again, I think, and go for a... I could also go Dracovish and just hit him with the Outrage, but no, I want to get rid of the Mawile first. Rotom Heat was also not a bad call here. It's Leftovers Hydreigon, so why is it Leftovers Hydreigon is my question. This is also good because Ninetales doesn't have Recovery. We know it doesn't have Recovery because it's Assault Vest. Let's see, is he going to stay in here or is he going to double out? Okay, this should probably be Mawile, which is really annoying. Yeah, I kind of wanted to... I should have gone to Rotom. I realized too late. Because him getting Rock Step is pretty annoying, truth be told. The good thing is that if I get rid of this Mawile, I can Outrage pretty freely with Dracovish. It's Leftovers. Okay, so I don't think Jigglypuff is going to two-shot this thing. But I think it might be worth it for me just to get some damage off on it anyway. I'm going to go for Earthquake. I want to get damage on this thing. I really... This thing is actually really annoying for my Dracovish sweep, so... I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. Just get some damage. Him getting Rock Step is bad, though. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's pretty bad, truth be told. Mawile is actually kind of annoying. Earthquake comes out. Does nothing. Alright, that's bad. Okay, I think we have to switch this turn. Okay, that's bad. Because I don't have a quick way through his team is the problem. At all. I mean, I guess I could go Duraludon and just launch it now, but I would have liked to get more damage down first. I can also stay in an Earthquake, but I cannot afford to take that much damage on Jigglypuff, so I think I'll just sack off Rotom here, actually. Stays in. Yeah, Stealth Rocks are really annoying for Rotom, or for my team in general. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like I'm in a good position. Iron comes out. Okay, fine. Yeah. He has no reason not to go into Gastrodon here. Iron Head, okay. I can't trick him. So I'm gonna go for Overheat, just get some damage off. Probably on Gastrodon, but he may be afraid. Oh, okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's amazing. We traded Mawile for Stealth Rocks and Rotom pretty much, but that's not a bad trade, I think. That's not a bad trade at all, I think. Especially knowing Gastrodon's full moveset and knowing Ninetales is Assault Vest and knowing Hydreigion's Leftovers, like, we've got some good information here for sure. Though I would have liked to trick the Gastrodon so I could Volt Switch it. Not that it really would have come into play, but it would have been funny. Yeah, that's not bad. He should not have let Gastrodon go down there, because I can go into Dracovish at some point and just click the good buttons. Raichu comes in. Should I let this thing just take out my... I'm a little afraid of Nasty Plot, truth be told, but I'm... Actually, it's not that big a deal. I'll just Overheat again. I will lose Rotom here, but there's no... I shouldn't sack Rotom just to get... Nasty Block comes out. That's fine. I can... The thing about that is that it's going to be in range where I can go into Ditto and just copy it. And I'm Scarf, so... Yeah. Oh, we actually get a critical hit for the knockout. That's unfortunate for me, I think, because I would have rather taken Ditto, like gotten Ditto into Raichu there, and instead I just knocked it out, which is pretty bad. I mean, I'm sure Elliot's not happy about that either, but I really would have preferred to... Just because if I got +2 Scarf Raichu, I don't know. That could have been pretty good, I think. And now I've got stupid +0. -4 Rotom still in the field, who I really would like gone, because I really don't want anything setting up on me. But Rotom picking up 2 kills this game is a lot better than I expected, especially after I ring targeted stuff. So, he goes into Hydreigon. Is he going to set up on me? Is he going to sub up on me? If he does, it's not the end of the world. I can go into Jigglypuff and stop him that way. I think I have to Volt Switch here. I could have also gone into Ditto. I really don't want Substitute to come out here. This is why I really would have preferred to get KO there and not crit, but that's okay. So we're going to go for Volt Switch. I don't think Hydreigon can be that annoying. Hydreigon is super annoying, don't get me wrong, but I am max bulk Jigglypuff, and he's Leftovers, not a boosting item, so I have a couple options. I think Jigglypuff is my best bet here. I'll take a little bit of damage, but also I'm going to mitigate his recovery a little bit. And I save Rotom as a sack, which is good. So I wish I had Rock Blast right now. Rock Blast over Rock Slide would have been way better. Also, on his team, he has Gastrodon, Ninetales, and Hydreigon left, and Kingler, and so only Kingler now can handle... Only Kingler can now handle Scarf Dracovish, because the others aren't Scarf. We already know that for a fact. So that's good. So we know it has Substitute. It probably has a Dark move. It probably has a Dragon move. It probably has Earth Power, realistically. And no, it has to have a move for Whimsicott, like Flash Cannon. So if I had Rock Blast, we'd be sitting pretty, but I don't. He probably isn't sub Nasty Plot, right? He could be, but then... Does he need... How many coverage moves does he need? And is it fine if I trade Jigglypuff for his Hydreigon here? Okay, he's going for something. Nasty Plot is the option. Okay, so... Wait, if I copy this, do I just win with Ditto? I'm going to be in good shape if he lets me copy this. I'll tell you that much. Okay, Rock Slide comes out. Breaks the sub. Let's see. So I could sack Rotom here to save Jigglypuff. The downside of that is if he subs again. I don't know how obvious that play is. Because if he subs again, what happens? And I sack Rotom? Because I have a free sack to Rotom at some point. I can always go Jigglypuff again. I don't think he expects me to sack Rotom. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for some cool plays. This might be a mistake. Like, but the thing is, because I have 2 Scarfers and Whimsicott, I can always just, like, use a Scarfer to take out this thing. I hope he doesn't sub again. If he subs again, we're in a bit of trouble. Goodbye. No sub, no sub, no sub. Just go for attack. Just go for attack. Well, he's +4, which means I am +4. All right, maybe he has like Dark Pulse and like like Earth Power. I don't know. But Ditto's about to be eaten good. I can tell you that much. So let's go into Ditto, because now I'm Scarf whatever this thing is. I could have gone Dracovish or Duraludon there, but I think this is more dangerous to him. Let's see. I'll be borrowing that. I dropped Cursola for Ditto. Alright, so I can just go for +4 Flamethrower here. Or do you think +4 Dark Pulse KOs? Let's see. Hydreigon versus Hydreigon. I don't know anything about his set. But... Oh, Dark Pulse is stronger. What am I doing? I forgot about how typings work. So this might not kill, but his also won't kill me. Dark Pulse Flamethrower. Okay. Okay. So he has to go, I think, Kingler here. But he has to take +4 Dark Pulse now, because Ninetales will die. So Kingler was gonna... It probably won't drop to this, but it will take a ton of damage. Yeah, it's very risky to be setting up in front of Ditto. Like, extremely risky. Sub, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Nasty Plot. Yeah, it's extremely risky to set up in front of Ditto. He goes into Gastrodon. I don't agree with that. I think... Oh, wait, no, Ninetales. Oh, he doesn't realize that I'm Scarf. Or he's super slow Hydreigon. But I should get a kill here. The thing is, I actually like Sun being up here because it's going to weaken his Kingler's his Kingler's attack. So I don't know how fast I am, but I'm hoping I'm faster. So Hydreigon kills, or Ditto kills Hydreigon. Ditto will definitely kill Ninetales here. Okay, I am faster, so that's good. So now it's just Gastrodon and Kingler, the 2 water types. And I have Solar Beam on G-Max Duraludon, so I don't think I can lose this anymore. Especially with Sun Up. Because Gastrodon won't live +4 Dark Pulse. I'm really surprised he went for the double Nasty Plot. Okay, there's Kingler. Shiny Kingler is super cool. So I don't think this will KO. But Kingler is really low special defense, so first of all, I lose nothing by going for it. I'm never going to have a better opportunity to use an attack with Ditto. I can't believe he just gave me +4 Hydreigon like that. But, I mean, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. So we're going to go for Dark... Oh, he's going to Gigantamax, and that's probably going to spell defeat. This damage will spell defeat, because I have Solar Beam on G-Max Duraludon. Yeah. So we'll see. Shiny G-Max Kingler comes out. That's actually so sick. I love that design. God, that's cool. Dude, where's his mouth? Oh, there it is. It's just really hard to see. So this could KO. It depends on how he's trained his Hydreigon. Let's see. Oh God, I'm really sorry about that. Although I guess it's his Pokemon, so I guess I can't feel that bad. +4 with I just don't know what he was thinking. It's tough. I mean, he didn't know I was Scarf, and maybe he didn't think that Dark Pulse would KO, but or maybe he just forgot about Ditto. That happens sometimes. But yeah, Ditto's somehow gonna take 4 kills here. Rotom took 2 and Ditto took 4. Which is unexpected to say the least. I'm glad I brought Ditto over Orbeetle, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, so I didn't even end up having to use most of my team somehow. The rocks were really helpful. I probably put the Kingler just in range if I had to guess. It's hard for me because I don't know how he's trained. Ditto's a great Pokemon to use when you're not calcing anything, because you can't really calc. And we KO Gastrodon with Hydreigon as well, so... yeah, good game to Elliot. That was I don't know. I'm glad I brought Ditto. Ditto's always gamble. Like it's hard to plan for Ditto, so both like well, it's really hard to plan to use Ditto because you don't know what you're going to copy. But yeah, I don't know. Ditto did very well there, so I don't know. I feel like I don't know. He probably assumed it wasn't Scarf or something, or maybe he just forgot. But yeah, it was a good game to him. His team was actually really scary, and I think he did a good job. Like bringing Mawile was a really smart bring in my opinion because yeah. It was a really smart bring because I didn't have anything for Stealth Rocks, and I didn't bring either of my removers this week. And Rocks was really like annoying for my team to deal with because like I couldn't really quickly get rid of the Gastrodon at all. So I think he brought the right Pokemon. I think he played really well overall. But yeah, it's tough against Ditto, truth be told. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time for more video. Goodbye.